everyone, Mr. Klutz here. Going to go into today's trades a little early and kind of show you what we were working with today. Another really good day on the Rocket Scooter platform. It's crazy how this how well these levels work. So I'm going to dive in here and start kind of showing you some of what we were looking at today. So the first thing we were watching out of the open, and Matt took this trade on Rocket Scooter on the live stream this morning. Matt's the CEO of Rocket Scooter, the one that created this platform. Live streams every day. I encourage you to watch it. I'm on there every morning, just following along with what he's doing and kind of understanding what he's seeing, and hopefully I'm seeing the same things. But I kind of lend to him, and I really learned a lot from watching him and going through his training. So as we opened here, the map's forming here. It comes down to our hedge pressure, our monthly hedge pressure, and our hedge pressure are both right here together, right past this half gap. Again, I'm not going to explain everything what all this means, but I'm just going to kind of show you where the trades were taken and talk about those a little. But our resilience was really strong. You've heard me talk about that in the previous videos down here. The resilience was very strong. Matt was salivating at this trade when he saw it. Actually, when he saw the map form, he immediately called. That's where it bounced, and sure enough, look at that. It went. This was a 3x trade for me, but unfortunately, I missed it because let's go over here and look at NQ, and I've got a hedge pressure and MHP marked here. Where was that? That was. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the wrong. We're looking over here. I was looking at ES. Let's see. So this right here, look where this hit at 9:35. It literally whipped onto that line. It happened within 20 seconds. I missed my entry and it started going, so I kind of waited to see if it would tap it again. Never got in, and it went all the way up there. It was a 3-hour trade that I missed. It was just bummer. I was bummed out right away that, man, I missed this huge trade. I could be done for the day. 5 minutes into the market, which, taking it 5 minutes, 15 minutes later, it's done. So that really bummed me out. So then I was waiting. I didn't really like anything. Once it came back, I didn't love taking it again off here. It's still an important level, but I really missed out on that. I didn't want to jump back in and then lose, and then I'd be a little upset. So I switched over to SPY. So SPY had the same move, but it didn't quite make it to its hedge pressures. So I actually got in. SPY, cause this knifes through pretty quick. I got in here somewhere, and it actually ended up working well because I would think this is a trade and this MHP is a trade, but they're both within 5 points of each other on ES. So they both could be entries, but since this was a little bit lower and this knifed through so fast, I just kind of watched and I got in down here somewhere, and I put my stop, which I use a 10-point stop, so I actually went a little longer than 10 points down here under MHP. And so I had like a 12-point stop or something like that. So if we go over here and look at what that looks like over here on, back here, ES. So this was right in here. So you'll see it knife through quick HP. I took it in here. It's like, yeah, I think I put my stop at I put it at 64, but I was in at 76 or something. So it was a little more than 10, but I had my stop down here. And so that bounced up to 88. I ended up closing that out with about a 1-to-1 trade there. So was feeling good. Had a winner to start the day right there. I was planning on being done because I was still mad that I missed that initial trade over here. This was probably the most tilting in my mind I've had all month. I'm like, God, I can't believe I missed such an easy trade. And this right here was that was 3 R's. This was 1 R. I was just still bummed. At this point, I know I'm just going to try to chase something that I shouldn't, and it's not going to be good for me. So I went ahead and just closed it out. I was ready to be done trading, and then I was listening into the stream still, and as price kept dropping, we had actually another really strong level here that we would take a trade off of. It was here on the bottom of the bull zone. This is a bull zone, this green area here. And so as this came down here and was starting to tap the bottom of this bull zone, I was like, okay, I'm going to take one more trade. This will be it. If I lose it, I lose it. But this is a trade I can't pass up. I don't feel like I'm chasing here. I really stopped to think about it for a minute as it was coming in here, and I'm like, look, this is a trade I would take every time. It's not something where I'm tilting because I'm still mad about my loss up here. So I just really made sure that, okay, if I take this trade, I'm fine. If I lose it, I lose it. It's just that. It's part of it, but it's not a trade I'm gonna look back and go, why'd you do that, right? Because you were green. And no, so I felt really good taking it. So we're getting in here at 11:01. I'll flip back over and see um, 11:01. So I was in on this candle right here. This is another cool thing. This level here is a level from the overnight levels that we mark each night. Look how it wicked right to it and stopped on that. So I also felt really good because that was right behind it. So overall, I was just really happy with the entry here, and I felt really good about that. So I knew if I lost and it made me red on the day, then I would have no issues with that. So it bounced up quickly. So yeah, I was in at like say 60, so I had my stop down here around 50. Um, and it bounced up. What is that? Almost 17 points, and I ended up getting out in here for another about 1 hour. I could have held it, and it would have held, and it went to a 3R again. So it was another 3R trade, but again, I was happy with that. I wasn't going to get greedy today. I had two nice base hits, $650 for the day. Could have been much bigger. I know that. I'm aware of that. Never going to be mad at a green day. You're going to miss moves all the time. I'm going to miss moves. We're going to miss losers. We're going to miss winners, and you just never know. And so when it happens, you've got to let it go. Again, I did struggle with it this morning. I sat here and looked at this on NQ, and it really frustrated me that I missed that. But you got to let it go. You got to move on. Got to make sound decisions, because I felt myself when this sell-off was happening, like I was just I was salivating, just give me a trade somewhere. I need a trade. I need to get that back. That wasn't a good mindset to have. So luckily, I was able to kind of just compose myself and then be able to get back in at good trade points. So 2 for 2 today. That makes I think that makes like 22 out of 24 winning trades in a row. That makes all of January green except one day with 1 day to go. So really happy with the trading overall, and I look forward to finishing the month tomorrow. Might go light on the last Friday of the month, last day of the month, all that, and start February strong. So we'll see what tomorrow holds. Again, if you haven't checked out the Rocket Scooter tools, and check it out. He's got the $20 training. It's 20 courses, $20 right now, and then the platform there's a pretty good deal on it as well, I think. So feel free to shoot me a message. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Clutch Trades. You can message me there, and I'll get you the details if you need them. So hope everyone else had a good day. Stay safe on Friday trading, and then hopefully I'll be back with another recap tomorrow.